Welcome to San Diego, California, the only place I've ever been that has dared to put its airport smack in the middle of the city so that all day long you have gigantic jets roaring right over your head. It's incredible. Anyway, San Diego, a beautiful place. My only complaint, had to mention it right out of the gate, is why would you put a fucking airport right there? I guess it was their only option. I don't know. I don't know the history. But anyway, yeah, San Diego, beautiful. Finally, after traveling across the country thousands of miles, not seeing a soul that I knew, I came to San Diego where my friend Carrie lives, who I knew from my days back in Baltimore, and she was gracious enough to host me for a week, let me stay at her wonderful, amazing apartment in Imperial Beach, California, which is just south of San Diego, and she gave me a little tour in her roommate's convertible.
Sácame a bailar, que yo tengo pena y quiero vacilar contigo, contigo y con nadie más. Contigo, contigo y con nadie más.
I Salud, which is apparently a trendy little eatery in this very trendy little, awesome little neighborhood covered in artwork. I can't remember the name of it, but Carrie took me through there. Pretty cool. Off to Imperial Beach, which is where she lives. A sweet little town, which is pretty much the southernmost town before you hit Tijuana, Mexico, which is right across this estuary.
Sácame a bailar, que yo tengo pena y quiero vacilar contigo, contigo y con nadie más.
After getting settled into her apartment and taking a nice long shower, which I desperately needed, we decided to head into the city to meet up with yet another old friend.
Samples.
First, we wanted to check out this amazing farmers market. I think they do this once a week. A lot of these little towns around the city, they throw these block party type things once a week. They shut everything down. It's awesome. This is something we don't do enough of on the East Coast, man. We got to do more of this. What is it?
Right. What the hell? You should try another one.
Oh, I've had mine. I've had mine. It's pretty good. You can taste it. You want to say hi for the camera so people know who you are? It smells so freaking good. When you walk all the way through the farmer's market, you end up on the beach. After taking a little stroll, I started to hear a familiar sound, a very California sound. After wandering around a little bit, I started to hear some other very California sounds.
Are you a motherfucking gangster? You still talking? Gangster. Yes, you know, I'm smoking on this one, making me go talk. Hey, who the fuck would think this? I guess I'm stuck up on the motherfucking movie. We got this scary shit. I'm on a hairy bitch. Check.
Welcome to Ocean Beach, San Diego. After wandering around all night long, we'd worked up an appetite, so Carrie and I met up with another mutual friend, my buddy Mike, who I have not seen in a very long time. So I had such a great time seeing some old friends after a long road trip, completely alone. I decided to celebrate with a little treat for myself, a little dessert. Carrie was nice enough to show me this wonderful, beautiful place called Torrey Pines, which is maybe about 30 minutes north of San Diego, 30-minute drive, very close, but quite a beautiful place. As a guy who was born and raised on the East Coast, I love the vegetation here on the West Coast, the cactuses and just the weird, insane plants that are all over the place. It's like being in the middle of Jurassic Park. After climbing a couple of mountains here on the West Coast, I realized we're all doing the same thing, just taking pictures, you know? We just climbed this huge mountain to take pictures. I'm taking pictures, you know. She's taking pictures. I'm taking pictures of her taking pictures, and it's a little out of control.
Dolphins?
No, where are they? Oh, yeah.
Like there's 3.
Ah, that's right. We climbed all the way up this mountain, not necessarily for the pretty view in the pictures, but to see the dolphins. Pretty incredible to be able to just check out some dolphins, you know? Definitely not something I am accustomed to seeing. So, pretty sweet. Thank you, Carrie, for showing me this place. Definitely a vigorous hike if you want to work out. This place takes fantastic care of its benches and is a lovely hiking trail for people of all ages. And if you're in the area, I highly recommend checking it out.
Fråga inte vad som hände mig. Fråga inte vad som kommer sen när allt är över. Det spelar ingen roll. För jag har inget att säga, inget att prata om. Du vet redan vad jag behöver. För oss. Tänker på vad du sagt. Ingenting alls, ja det kommer ordna sig. Lova, alltid dig på varann. Inte utan min man, men du måste lova mig.
I enjoyed our hike so much in Torrey Pines, I decided to continue exploring the area north of San Diego to see what kind of little beach communities I could stumble upon, and that's when I found this place.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes even love fade. Right? Maybe
This is what I'm talking about with these West Coast plants. Look at this. This Jurassic Park looking thing. What is this thing? After wandering around some very nice neighborhoods I had no business being in, I took this cop as a sign that it was time to mosey on. And mosey on I did. I needed to go make a few dollars. So I headed off into the night, into the city, to do a little door dashing. Now that I've come to the end of my months-long journey across America, I can't help but reflect on my thought process getting into it. From the beginning, the plan was to DoorDash my way across the country. That was essentially the idea of the whole series. And let me tell you, that was a very difficult thing to do. You can make some money DoorDashing, but definitely not very much. However, it is very, very convenient. You can do it from anywhere in the country as long as it's a busy area and a busy time of day. So I wanted to give a little shout out to DoorDash, because without an app like this, there's no way I would have had the freedom to do what I did and travel all this way. So thank you, DoorDash. I do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best. Scared.
Welcome to Imperial Beach, California, just south of San Diego and just north of Tijuana. Tijuana is down that way, and San Diego is up that way. It's incredible to think that months ago I started this trip on the beaches of Ocean City, Maryland, and now here I am in California, San Diego, California. Incredible.
Never done before, or maybe I belong somewhere above the water. My lungs are tired from running for a long time. My feet got blisters, but maybe I belong.
Also, to my friend Carrie, who let me stay at her place for a week, right here on the beach, I thank you so very, very much. You are an incredible human being. If you're watching this, thank you very much. Peace and love. You're the best. Now that my journey is complete, I have to think about turning around and going back east. But before I did, I wanted to get some seashells for my mother and wash them off in the ocean. But the ocean outsmarted me, and I got my feet soaking wet. A fitting end to my journey from one ocean to another.
You harder than I've ever done before. Maybe I've
after many, many months and many, many thousands of miles where I have slept in my van, I have hardly made any money door dashing. I've spent every waking minute either filming or editing or moving or doing something, getting my water and things from Planet Fitness, which was a big help on this trip. Thank you, Planet Fitness. $25 a month to shit, shower, and shave all over the country was quite a good deal. Anyway, had an amazing time on this trip. San Diego, beautiful spot. Cannot wait to come back. But for now, it's time to head back east, back to Baltimore, and back to reality. But before I do, there is one place that I have to visit while I'm all the way out here on the West Coast. One of the most magical places in the world, a place that I love, and a place that is near and dear to my heart as an amateur filmmaker and a YouTuber.